Hi everyone and welcome back. If you are new here then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. Today's makeup tutorial is going to be a more glowy soft glam look suitable for day or night this time. I'll leave here a little preview of what it's going to look like because I don't know yet, and we're going to get straight into today's video. So I've got these clips now to clip my hair back because ever since I had my ears pierced on this side I still can't tuck my hair behind my ear, so I'm hoping that I can do that soon. I've done my brows already with just a little bit of soap, so I'm going to do a little bit of skincare first because I do want the skin to be a bit more glowy today. I'm going to start with the Embryolisse Creme Concentrate, and I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this, to be totally honest. I know so many people rave about it. I'm literally getting it everywhere. But yeah, sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. Excuse my nails as well, they need doing. This one's completely gone, so ignore that for now. So I'm just going to apply this all over. Okay, then to add to the glow I'm going to apply some MAC Strobe Cream, which I haven't used for ages. There's a couple of products today which I've picked out which I've not used for such a long time, and I'm just going to apply this mainly to the high points of the face. This is really nice as like an all over moisturiser as well, but because we've just applied that really rich one, I don't need too much all over the skin. And then I was going to start straight with face and base products, but I think I'm going to start with eyes and just let that sit there on the skin a little bit and soak in. And I want the eyes to be quite simple and easy to recreate as well. We're not going to be using any eyeshadows again today. This is just the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this as my eyeshadow base. I kind of want this to be in between the clean girl aesthetic and a little bit more heavier, so we'll just call it more of a classic soft glam, I think. So I've got that all over as my eyeshadow base, and then I'm going to go straight in with the Mimma Mitchell. This is the Creme Carve blush. This is one of the contour and bronzer shades, and this I absolutely love. So I'm going to pop this all over this time. Because a lot of my makeup looks are quite neutral, sometimes I don't feel like I need to use an eyeshadow palette. I can just use my bronzers and highlighters and they kind of create the same thing. So I've popped this all over the lid and I'm just blending the rest out into my crease and then outwards this way. I'm going to be doing this look a little bit more winged out today, which I prefer more winged out eye makeup on my face rather than more rounded. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a smoky liner. This is MAC's Costa Riche eye pencil. This is one of my favourites because it's a little bit more warmer in tone. So I've just popped that mainly on the outer corner. Again, you don't have to be super neat with it. And then I'm just going to go back and forth and just buff it out, keeping it more thicker on the outer corner and then tapering it off as we come closer to the inner eye. So that's pretty much it, and then I'm gonna pop a shimmer all over the top because this is more of a glowy makeup look today, so I think I want the eyes a little bit more shimmery. So this is the Fenty Beauty Royal Icing Highlighter. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm just going to apply it with my finger, and this I'm putting literally all over where we've popped that cream contour at the start. I really like it because it's I can't really describe it. It's quite sheer, but with bigger pieces of highlighting. I've never seen a highlighter like it before. It's just so beautiful. And then I'm going to apply some MAC. This is the Magic Extension mascara. So I'm going to pop quite a few coats of this on, and then we are going to be applying a lash as well. And that is all I'm going to do for eyes for now. I'm just going to pop some lashes on. So I'm using these Vegas Nay by Eyelaw lashes. These are the Shining Star. I think that's what they're called, but I'll show you what I've done. So I've made this into a corner lash. So I've cut off the outer third and I've popped it on top of the outer part of what I've cut off. That was the most rubbish explanation. So I've cut off this outer edge, and then I've taken that and I've stuck it on the outer corner. So this is now like a half lash, but like double layered on the outer corner. I hope that has explained it. So I'll pop them on now, and then I will be back in literally a second. And for foundation, we're going to use the Huda Beauty. This is the Luminous Matte. I'm going to try and keep as much glow as possible to the skin though, and I only want like a light layer of foundation. We're not going super full coverage today. So I'm using the shade Creme Brulee. Again, I haven't used this for so long. I actually think I'm going to start by using a brush first today, which I don't usually do, but I know it is like quite a thicker foundation, and it is quite full coverage, and I'm not going for super full coverage. I just want everything to look nice and flawless. And then I'll just build it up now to the coverage that I want with this, and just really press it into the skin. And then a little bit of concealer now. I'm using the shade Vanilla in the Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is mainly reason, honestly, I don't even know what I'm saying today. I think it's one of them days. Honestly, I don't know what I was talking about. I'm using this to sharpen up my eyeliner anyway. Honestly, ignore me. This makeup look is going to be so easy as well. You could probably do this in like 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. I'm all about the easy makeup looks for myself. I love creating and like spending loads of time on makeup when I'm doing my clients, but when it's for me, just the quickest is the best. I'm just using the Mema Mitchell Creme Carve again, just as like my cream bronzer, and I'm keeping my bronzer slash contour like quite high today. And it's just going to add a little bit of warmth back to the skin, because I think that foundation was only slightly too light. Blend over the top, and then that way you can see if you need a little bit more. I'm going to do my cream blush next, and then I can always add a little bit more of the bronzer over the top. So for that, I'm going to use the P. Louise base. This is in Winter Rose. I absolutely love these for blushes now, because if you know me at all, you know I don't do like a lot of blush, but at the moment I'm really enjoying it. And I'm going to pop it on with my finger first, and then I like to use the contour brush to blend it out. Again, I'm bringing it quite high, so right on top of my cheek, and then I do like to blend it back into my bronzer so it's not kind of just sitting right in the centre. So let's set this in place. I'm going to use the Cameo Powder from Ben Nye. I've really been liking this one instead of using my translucent powder or more of like a yellow powder underneath, because it is slightly more pinkish in tone. I do feel that brightens better for me. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Milani Baked Bronzer. This is the darkest one. I'm not sure what it's called, but I will leave it down in the description. So I'm going to pop this kind of all over just to bronze up. I like these because they're quite sheer but nice and glowy at the same time. And you can see it just adds a little bit of extra glow. And then we are going to go in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter again. I just absolutely love this, it's beautiful. I'm going to use a fan brush. I just love it how it's like got these slightly bigger pieces of like shimmer in, but it doesn't look glittery at all. I just can't explain it. Okay, now it's time for the under eyes. I can't really decide how smoky I want them. I wasn't going to do a super smoky under eye, so I think I'm just going to do my waterline only on the outer third, so like mirroring the top really what we did. This bronzer and just run it underneath. So just taking that all underneath, and then I might actually do the highlighter underneath as well. I'm going to do the highlight again. I'm just going to dust off this brush. So I'm going to take some on this small brush, and I'm just going to apply it just along the lower lash line but the inner section. Let's do a little bit of bottom mascara. I'm using the same one. I like how precise the wand is for this. I've got this matte liquid lip from Too Faced, which is in the shade My Type. And then I'm going to line with MAC's Sort Lip Liner. I'm going to keep the lips matte, I think, because everything else is quite glowy. Okay, so I do like to overline them a little bit, and then I'm going to pop the liquid lipstick on the top. And then the last but not least thing I'm going to use is my MAC Fix Plus. And then we need it to dry as quick as possible. Okay guys, so what do you think? Let's take these clips out. I feel like that was super easy, but so effective. And no eyeshadow needed. And I just love how smoky the eye looks. It's like the perfect soft glam, and I think you could wear this for day and night as well. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I hope you guys do as well. Let me know if you did down in the comments below, and please give it a big thumbs up as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week in my next one. Bye!